children not to do what I have done. Oh, spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
This is the dawning of the age of awareness. Check, check, check. Welcome to the RealMightyJoe Show. I am your host with the most, the RealMightyJoe. Just let me know you can hear me in the comments. Just making sure my mic's working. I seem to have lots of audio problems as of late. But I got a new microphone. Should be working. Says it's working fine. Alright. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight. First and foremost, I want to tell everybody to check out my links in the description. That's where you're going to find me on all other platforms. We went down in the middle of a live show 2 episodes ago. It was episode number 71, I believe. That is available fully on my Odyssey channel because I stream through StreamYard. My broadcast will continue even if YouTube takes it down. I will be able to then download it and upload it to Odyssey. So it will be there no matter what I decide to talk about tonight on my show. If big fucking goddamn YouTube censors wants to censor us tonight, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. I welcome it. Take me down. I will gladly join that lawsuit. So far they only gave me a warning, but with my first strike I joined that lawsuit. So I fucking dare them. Anyway, we're going to have a fun night tonight, and like I said, if we go offline in the middle of this show, you just have to wait for me to realize I'm offline, decide to finish it, and upload it, and it won't take too long. Alright, yeah, and Rumble I haven't uploaded anything yet, but if I do go down on YouTube, I will probably bite the bullet and pay $10 so I can go live on Rumble. So I'll be able to go live on Rumble. With Odyssey, they have something where I think I have to have 50 tokens or something like that to go live. I'm not sure how it's set right now, but I don't have the live feature on my account yet on Odyssey because it's brand new. So I think I just have to establish it a little bit, get some more followers, and yada, yada, yada. So check me out on Odyssey. Check me out on Rumble. I plan on going balls to the walls tonight, so there's a good chance we'll disappear before the end of the night. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, big stuff. I mean, the biggest thing is what's going on in New York right now. There's the, well, the biggest thing is always the election audits. Everything is trying to distract us from the election audits. So right there, I might be taken down for that crap, but that's the point. You know, they're trying to pull everybody's attention away from that. We've got Andrew Cuomo that has gone completely thrown under the bus by the Democrats. We'll touch on some of that tonight. You know, Bill de Blasio mandating vaccines in New York by September. If we allow this to happen anywhere in one place, we already lost. So we cannot allow any of this to happen. We've got some of the most major companies in America right now. We've had Tyson Foods just announced that they're going to mandate vaccines. There's lots of other stuff. But before we get too hard into the hard news to deal with, we're going to go ahead and watch a video from one of our best buddies, channel, best friend of the channel, if you will. the man who made the credits, the one and only Big Chap, has a new video out today that he put up this morning, and it is fucking excellent. So we're gonna watch that together. Just give me a second and get it loaded up here. Oop. Alright, playing in my headphones. Give me a second. It's yeah, Big Chap hitting again. He always hits. Big Chap never misses. I will post the link in the live chat, so anybody who is watching this video after the live video, if you want to keep up with the different videos that I show throughout the show, just go when you're watching the video, click on the live chat feature on the bottom of the screen, and that'll show you the live chat as it occurs throughout the show, and that's where I'll be dropping all the links. There's kind of a twofold reason for this, is that yeah, I got you guys just looking at a blank screen. There's a twofold reason for this, is that one is that I call up a lot of links before a show that I might not show during the show because I just don't have time to get to it. The conversation went somewhere else, whatever it is. That also opens me up to being able to receive links from you guys as well. And if we have some of the newer viewers that don't happen to be moderators on the channel yet, or whatever that may be, just ask the moderators that are here to find a link for you and post it, or how, and they will. I got some of the best up in here. So, all right, so we're gonna get rolling forward with this. We're gonna watch Big Chap's new drop, his new video, and after that, we're gonna go into some stuff. So let's just enjoy this 3 minutes of bliss, and please check out Big Chap. I'll be posting the link in the comments in just a second. Let's go.
The world is a vampire. Sent to drain. Secret destroyers. Hold you up to the flames. And what do I get for my pain? Treat desires and a piece of game.
Big Chap always hits home, man. Never doesn't. I popped the link up in the chat there, in the live chat. Please check out Big Chap and his work. He's just an amazing friend and patriot. Like I said, he does this all, just because he likes to do it, and he makes amazing work. He really does, in the same family as us. I don't know if Big Chap has a PayPal or anything, but Big Chap should set up a PayPal so people can throw him some dollars. I won't monetize any of my channels on YouTube because I don't want that extra ability of censorship. I'm not at a point where I can monetize anyway, I don't think. So they wouldn't monetize me. So there is a PayPal link in the description if you want to throw me some money. I bought a microphone, I bought these headphones. I spend money for the streaming service. I pay my own money to do this as a hobby. So if you want to throw me a couple dollars, that's cool. I don't need it though. I'll keep doing it without it. So it would just purely be a donation. All right, let's see what we got here. I like this guy a lot. This guy is great. John Talks. Actually, he had another one up earlier, I think, too. But if you don't follow this guy on YouTube, you should absolutely check him out. He's a lot of fun. So we're going to watch. I haven't actually even seen this yet. There's actually a good amount of material I didn't have time to watch today that I've already pulled up. So we're going to watch a few different things here. But let's do this guy next. John Talks is cool. Yeah. We have become experimental rats. Let's have here. Let me pop that up on the screen so everybody sees that. Well, Big Chap rocks. Everybody can see that too. Big Chap absolutely rocks. And then we got this one. Mary Maybe Sunshine says, we have become experimental rats. Like in Big Chap's video, he does an excellent job in conveying his messages in detail with music and visuals. He absolutely does. He's just incredible. Like I said, he made the opening credits for the show, which kind of makes me more professional or whatever, but like I said, I do this as a hobby. I do it because I really like to do it. I've always studied news. I've always liked news. I like pop culture. I'm someone who's spent a lot of time on the internet. I kind of know my way around the internet where a lot of other people don't. So a lot of times when news breaks or something happens where there's a link that's really hard to find or a video that's hard to find, I usually can locate it. So I'm pretty good. I have my pretty decent channels of good friends that help me all out. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and watch this one. This is a video, like I said, by this guy, John Talks. Absolutely subscribe to this guy. He makes some great videos.
If you want to do business with the federal government, get your workers vaccinated. And I also directed the Pentagon to look at adding COVID-19 to the list of vaccinations that are required for our troops, because others are required. And the good news is that now many are following the federal government's lead. In the past several days, states and local officials have come out to impose similar vaccination mandates. And the private sector is stepping up as well. Even Fox has vaccination requirements. I want to thank Walmart, Google, Netflix, Disney, Tyson Foods for their recent actions requiring vaccination for employees. Look, I know this isn't easy, but I will have their backs and the backs of other private public sector leaders if they take such steps. But others have declined to step up. I find it disappointing. And worst of all, some state officials are passing laws or signing orders that forbid people from doing the right thing. What are we doing? If some governors aren't willing to do the right thing to beat this pandemic, then they should allow businesses and universities who want to do the right thing to be able to do it. I say to these governors, please help. But if you aren't going to help, at least get out of the way of the people who are trying to do the right thing. Use your power to save lives.
Get me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here.
I agree with that guy. All right, this next one, let me find it. I think it's over here. There we go. This next one's just going to be a screen share. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. So this is I don't need audio on this one. Let's go over here. Well, here, I'll just go ahead and share audio because I'll leave this tab open. This is my Twitter feed. This is my liked tweets, which I've noticed tweets that I like are disappearing constantly. So I've been trying to retweet more stuff as well. But I tend to use my liked tweets section as a place for me to store stuff that I'd like to look at later with you guys. So if you follow me on Twitter, you kind of get a sneak peek throughout the day of stuff that I'm interested in. So what we're looking at here, this is pretty interesting, and this is available on the CDC website. Who exactly funds the CDC? Well, I wanted you to know I made this list of notables compiled from a huge list found on their website. But just think about these companies and if any of these sound familiar. We have 3M, we have Adobe, we have Aflac, we have AstraZeneca, we have AT&T, we have Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have Bayer, we have Bank of Commerce, we have Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we have Biogen, we have Cargill, we have Cambridge University Press, Century 21, we have Charles Schwab Corp, we have Cisco Systems, we have Citibank, Coca-Cola, Clorox, CNN and Time Warner, Costco, CVS, Data Processing Management Incorporated. We have Dell, Delta Airlines, Dienzyme Labs. We have Disney, ET Enterprises, Eastern Mountain Sports, Eventbrite, ExxonMobil, Facebook, and Fidelity. We have Ford, General Electric, General Mills, General Motors, Google, Government of Canada, Hampton Inn, Hilton Hotels, Home Depot, IMG, Infectious Disease Consultants Incorporated. We have Janssen, Johnson & Johnson, JVC, Kaiser, Kohl's, Liberty Mutual, Magellan. We have MailChimp. We have McDonald's. We have Merrick. We have Microgenics, Microsoft, Motorola, NFL, Nanotech. NanoEntech, New York Society of Infectious Diseases, Nike, North American Vaccine Incorporation, Norvax, OnStar, Oxford University, PayPal, Pfizer, Procter & Gamble, Princeton, Quaker & Oats, Quest Diagnostics, Roche, however you say that. We have Safeway, Simmons, Spirit, Sprint, Staples, Starbucks, State Farm, Target, T-Mobile, Toyota, Trojan Condoms, TBS, UPS, Verizon, Walmart, Walgreens, WebMD, and World Health Communications Incorporated. All of these companies have played a role in the pandemic. I find some extremely alarming in that they appear to have benefited greatly from over the course of the last year and a half. All of these corporations should be investigated for conflict of interest. Does the CDC have a board of non-affiliated citizens to audit their funding? Where is the oversight? Is it an internal committee? That in and of itself is a conflict of interest. Links for those who wish to see more companies and labs that fund this crooked agency at www.cdcfoundation.org/partner-list corporations. / corporations. So if you want to see their partner list, you can look there, and I'm sure there's much more to it. But again, we have this the CDC. What are they up to, right? Do those companies sound familiar? These people forcing lockdowns, forcing vaccinations are profiting. It's obvious. It's blatantly fucking obvious. Let's see what else we got. Alright, actually, I want to, see, I think this guy posted another video that I wanted to show you guys. Just give me a second. This guy, John Talks, is fun. I think he did another one earlier that I thought was really good, too. Yeah, I really, I like this guy's stuff. Here, he did another one. We're going to watch his other video because this is pretty... I haven't actually seen this one, but I just trust that it's going to be good. So he's talking about what's going on with Como. This is, again, John Talks, and I'll post a link in the comments. Here we go. Give me a second here. John Talks. Como got some bad news. So this is about Andrew Cuomo and what's going on with him.
Governor Cuomo is clearly living in a totally
he's doing
Sorry. Give me a second. I'll scroll back. I always like I'm hyper fucking think I didn't share my audio. I never think I shared my audio, so I might have. I don't know.
Governor Cuomo is clearly living in a totally different reality, the actual one, than the President of the United States.
Governor Cuomo has become a national leader.
For a lot of people, Andrew Cuomo has become the leader of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, he's doing what a president should do.
And what New York deserves, what the world deserves.
Real leadership of the kind the President of the United States should have provided.
Governor Cuomo out there day after day after day, everything Trump isn't, honest, direct, brave.
When the virus was new and out of control, and the people of New York were frightened at its relentless spread, one man took it upon himself to use technology to spread reliable information and tell citizens what to do.
I'm not going to resign. I work for the people of the state of New York. They elected me, and I'm going to serve the people of the state of New York. I apologized several days ago. I apologized today. I will apologize tomorrow. I never touched anyone inappropriately. I never touched anyone inappropriately.
The independent investigation has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women.
Stick a fork in me, Jerry. I'm done.
I never touched anyone inappropriately.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
That's very funny. Yeah, so John talks, man. He goes on with it. Hold on, let me see. I got something else related to that, so let me see if I can find that real quick. Give me a second. I pull up way too much shit for the one show. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I want to play this one next because this kind of relates to that, so here we go. I'm sorry that like my when I'm drinking beer and stuff, my burps probably sound louder to you guys because I have a better microphone. Who did that last video? That's by that same guy, John Talks. I'm sorry I didn't post the link. Here, give me a second. Here, I'll post a link to it. Just give me a hot second. Here's the link to that last one. It's that John Talks guy again. I really like him. He's a lot of fun to follow. That maybe was asking who did the last video there, so I'll put that one up. Yeah. Alright, now, so we got, where is it? Let me make sure I got this one. Alright, yeah, so we're going to watch this one next. I haven't seen it, but it's a comparison between Bill Clinton and Cuomo, and I'm sure it's going to be good. We're going to watch this. It's going to be fun. We're watching it together. Fresh for me, too. Alright, give me a second. Popping it up. Gotta hit the thing. Bring it back.
I want you to know directly.
Hold on, we gotta hit the pause. We gotta bring it back to the beginning. We gotta make it big. I gotta mute my stupid ass self. Or actually, I guess I don't as much. Well, you can just play it. I think I can just leave myself unmuted.
But I want to say one thing to the American people.
First, I want you to know directly from me.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again.
That I never touched anyone inappropriately or made inappropriate sexual advances.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That is just not who I am.
I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never.
Today, we are living in a superheated, if not toxic, political environment. That shouldn't be lost on anyone.
These allegations are false.
Politics and bias are interwoven throughout every aspect of this situation.
And I need to go back to work for the American people. But I want to say one thing to the American people.
Sound familiar, right? All too familiar. Oh, let's see what else we got up in here, because I might have some. Oh, here, we're going to do this one next. We can do a little bit of JP Sears, just another shorty from Twitter, a little minute-long one here. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. And again, if anybody else has stuff they want to throw up in the comments, different videos you want me to check out, feel free to do that. I'll put up a link if anyone wants to call in too. Sure, why not? If anyone feels frisky. But hold on, we gotta watch.
You see information.
I like JP Sears. He's pretty funny. I hope I shared the audio on this. Damn it! I always question myself. I'm just gonna stop, share, and reshare because I always question myself, and I don't want to have to play it twice. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
If you see information published by an enemy of the people before our censors have a chance to erase it, our fact checkers will let you know that you didn't see what you just saw. Trust us. For example, if you saw this video from Georgia of poll workers being told to leave the room, and then this suitcase filled with ballots being pulled out from under a table, our fact checkers would gladly correct this misinformation by letting you know, and I quote, "Fact check. Video from Georgia does not show suitcases filled with ballots suspiciously pulled from under a table. Poll watchers were not told to leave." As you can clearly see, you saw wrong, probably because you're mentally ill. So we corrected you, and you're. If you see information published by an
yeah, he hits pretty good too. I like him. I'm not. He's got advertisers and shit, but here, let's go ahead and play this. Actually, all right. So the next thing I'm gonna play is comes from a North Carolina patriot. He should be on the show within the next couple of days. I'm not sure exactly. Sometime either towards the end of the week or the weekend. I haven't coordinated him a time yet, but this dude Micah is coming on. He does a lot of really great community organizing in North Carolina. Here's kind of just like a free spitball speech he did watching protests. There's all these people protest in North Carolina because the six major hospitals or six major medical places decided to mandate the vaccine. So these are people marching against the vaccine mandate in North Carolina. And my buddy Micah is the guy behind the camera. He's going to speech and hopefully he'll be on the show.
This here's the march against medical tyranny, folks. Down here in Charlotte at Freedom Park. The media ain't gonna tell the truth about what happened today. So it's up to us, my fellow Americans. Look at that. Look at that. Marching for freedom. Real freedom. Not that.
Alright, now I want to point out that you're going to see a swastika on the screen. And if anybody wanted to clip this video or make it look negative, they could do that. Oh, you're getting buffering. That might be YouTube be fucking with me a little bit. You're going to see a swastika here, but they're talking about one of the major donors to the CDC, the group there. If you look at the words on the sign that has the swastika as it comes by, we'll pause it again and see if we can try and read it. But it's not a Nazi thing. It's calling the people who are mandating vaccines Nazis with the sign. So I just hope they don't misrepresent this as a Nazi parade just because that symbol happens to be in it.
Hate freedom, they were saying in 2020.
We'll try and catch a good glimpse of it.
They burned our country down.
It'll come by enough where we'll be able to almost read it.
This is real tyranny.
So, see, it's that atrium thing right there, right? And remember, just a minute ago, they were one of the main donors to the CDC. I don't think I have the thing still called up, but they were one of the main donors, you know. So they're talking about an atrium company there and how they're a bunch of Nazis. So this is not a white supremacist parade. These are all doctors and nurses, and they're calling out that atrium thing. You can clearly see it right there in the photo. So I just wanted to clear that up, just because it's my friend's video, and I think that sign could be misrepresented or whatever, you know. So I just want to make sure that people see that.
Tyranny we're marching against. This is real tyranny. And they need our help, ladies and gentlemen. They need you to speak out. Call your congressman, call your senator, call your state legislature. Call them all and tell them this cannot happen. America cannot fall to being governed by our fears. It needs to be our freedoms that they uphold, that they defend. That's what this is all about. Freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom. So be sure to share this out there. Let everyone know what happened today. Let them know that the people came together and they said, we're not consenting to this tyranny anymore. Look at that. Look at that. Love, nothing but love out here. Love for each other, love for freedom, love for America. It don't stop, folks. It does not stop. People have had enough. They've had enough. And these are our nurses. These are smart people. These are free-thinking people. These are the women and men who got us through this mess, who they forced to work under extreme conditions, not knowing what to expect, but they held the line. And now you want to tread on their freedom? No. We do not consent. And neither do these people here. So politicians, y'all better stand up, because we're going to vote you out if you don't. And all these people here, we'll find good candidates here, and they'll represent us. And they won't tell us, put an experimental drug in you or lose your job. No. We'll crack down on that real quick. Real quick. This is what happens when you poke the bear. This is what happens when you push too far. And it's not going to stop. We're going to keep coming together. We're going to keep organizing. We're going to keep teaching folks politics, grassroots politics. And we're going to find new leaders, because our current leaders can't get the job done. Our current leaders, they're not here tonight.
This is in North Carolina. This was on 8-1.
We got a lot of grassroots leaders. And we linked up with a bunch of other counties. And we're coming there next. And we're going to teach everybody in this state of North Carolina how to organize, how to unite, how to band together so that we can stand together against these crooked politicians who want to tread on our liberties, who want to tread on our rights. And this is Micah Phelps, and I'm signing out. Freedom Park, Charlotte, March Against Medical Tyranny. We are not alone. Come out here and join us. We need you.
So this was in Charlotte, as he just said, in Charlotte, North Carolina. There's they're going to Raleigh in a couple days. There's going to be a lot more of these.
Where else are free people?
A lot more of these. And we need to do a lot more of these, all of us. Lots and lots more of these.
Take our stand and say, we do not consent to this nonsense anymore. It's Micah Phelps. Over now.
We'll have Mike on the show in a couple of days here. Mike is coming on to talk to us and stuff. I'm gonna just go ahead and plug his stuff. I'm not paid in any way by this guy, but I'm just like supporting him. He's a patriot doing the good work. He does have a company, the American Patriot Supply. Here, I'm gonna pop them up on my screen just so you can look at their website, and I'll pop up a link in the channel. But check these guys out. Real cool dudes. It's like him, his brother. It's like a family operation. You know, they're good people, cool people. They just started this company this year, I believe. They've only been open a couple months or whatever. But they've got flags, car flags, garden flags, house flags, sunglasses, hats, bumper stickers. They got collector knives. They got knives. They got big flags. They got apparel, medical, t-shirts. They got jewelry. They got doormats, lighting accessories. They've got the ready-to-eat meals. They've got survival stuff, self-defense stuff. They've got all these like little fancy things. These guys are great people. They've got an awesome store out there in Statesville. Lots of self-defense stuff, tasers, fucking pepper spray, you name it. If you're ordering any of this stuff out of state, you just got to make sure you check your local laws before you order anything off of these guys as far as the self-defense stuff goes. Yeah, I mean, it's a great store, great shop. They're basically just, clothing, apparel, food supplies, flags, tumblers, cups, you name it. Like, real cool guys, freaking awesome people. Just really doing their great work. I'm going to pop their website up in the comments for you guys to check out. If you're looking to order any stuff like that, I got myself a really nice collapsible baton off of them the other day. It's great stuff. So it's tabs-usa.com. I just popped up a link in the chat. Great stuff, but really, really good friends of mine. Please just, if you're looking for any of the stuff they happen to sell, you want some cool, like, Patriot gear, check these guys out. They're good people. Alright, and again, I'm not paid to do that. That wasn't an advertisement or anything. I'm just shouting out my friend, man. And we're going to have him on the show, hopefully, within a couple of days. So, between now and the end of the week. I'm not exactly sure when. I haven't talked to him yet about a day. But he's sending me transcripts of some of his speeches and stuff. We're going to have him on for question and answer. You guys in the live chat can pick his brain. He worked for Ron Paul for about 10 years on his stuff. So he's been around the block, done a ton of community organizing, great stuff. So all right, let's see what's up next on the agenda. We're gonna look at douchebag Biden being a douchebag yet again. Let's see what he said today. A little bit of his stuff. He's trying to push everybody to what New York was doing. It's kind of similar to what was put in John's video, but we're gonna hear it.
You just said we have.
We're gonna hear the question and answer out the horse's mouth here, and he is like a freaking horse. You goddamn piece of shit. I fucking hate this guy, Sleepy Joe. I'm allowed to say that,
Virus. You just said we have to continue our aggressive efforts to get the unvaccinated vaccinated. Other countries have found a lot of success in requiring vaccines in public places. New York City just announced today that they'll require vaccines for restaurants and gyms. Do you think more cities and states should institute rules like that?
I do.
And are you going to publicly call on them? Should they institute a vaccine passport type system, or it's up to each city and state to figure that out on their own?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you think that they should institute a vaccine passport type system or some sort of verification to use public spaces?
I don't think they need to do that. I think they just need to give the authority of those restaurants or businesses to say, in order to come in, you have to give proof that you've been vaccinated, or that you can't come in. You take a couple.
Virus, you just said we have to continue our aggressive efforts to get the.
I gotta provide proof of a vaccination that if I get it, I can still get sick, I can still transmit it, to go be in your club. Show your papers much? Like, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not. We cannot budge an inch on this topic. As the people, we cannot budge a fucking inch on this topic. Mass people need to quit their jobs. We have massive corporations. Tyson Foods just came out today. We've got Google. We've got Facebook. We've got Netflix. Here's the bottom line. Who needs them? Quit those jobs. If they're mandating vaccines, quit those jobs. You want to fix the problem that all small businesses are having, that they can't find enough employees? Well, of all these megacorps mandate vaccines, don't do it as a little guy. Hire the unvaccinated. Bam. All of a sudden you don't have a problem finding employees. I'm telling you, we need worldwide, not in America, worldwide, massive civil disobedience. Worldwide, massive non-compliance. Bottom line is, if I was jabbed or not, I wouldn't want to fucking have to show my papers. Now, I'm obviously never getting fucking that poison put in my fucking body. I'm not going to fucking do it. That's my personal choice. But even if I did this, even if I was stupid enough to inject that dumb shit into my fucking body and fucking be an experimental little fucking rat or a monkey like the beginning of that show, looking at all those rats wired up, like, that's what these people are. Anybody who's gotten the jab, you're part of the experiment. Anybody who doesn't have the jab, you're part of the experiment. They want to flag you, vaccinated, not vaccinated, and then just see what happens. We're part of a medical experiment, like the Tuskegee experiments times 1,000, times 1,000,000. This is worse than what an atom bomb could set off, as far as how it destroys the economy, the psychology of the people. You know, this is just insane. Insane worldwide attacks by elected officials that do not represent the people that elected them. And there's a time and a place to stand up and say no fucking more worldwide. No more. We are fucking done. Today is the day. It has happened. It is today. We are fucking done with your mandates. We're done with your bullshit. You do not work for us. Therefore, you do not hold that job. We need to halt all government spending and paychecks. Fucking nationwide until we sort this shit out. You want to fuck with us, we'll cut your money flow off. We will sue every fucking goddamn private company that mandates these vaccines, needs to be sued into oblivion for recommending medical advice when they're not a fucking doctor. I'm not telling you to take the shot or not. That's up to between you and your doctor, but realize that your doctor has been threatened that they will lose their medical license if they speak out against what the fuck is going on. So your doctor's not going to be honest. Chances are, because they want to keep fucking living that $200,000 lifestyle that they're accustomed to. Medical misinformation. This entire situation has been a psyop of medical misinformation, and I am so fucking sick of it as a human being, and I hope that you people are too. I hope that everybody who listens to this shit is just as pissed off as I am, and I hope you at least tell one or two other people what's really fucking going on. If you can change the mind of one of these fucking robot zombies that are fucking going along with masks and jabs until they're fucking poor and have zero rights left, then, you know, that's a win. Because I think, you know, to be honest, some of these automatons that have just been going on with the fucking flow of it are sick of it too. You know, it's bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit. Ugh. I'm so fucking mad at all this shit, you know? I literally am so fucking mad at all this shit. Alright, let's see. Code Monkey dropped this shit today. He was afraid it was going to get censored off the internet. It's been shared a bajillion times. It proves that Dominion machines connect to the internet, or at least it purports to. And this is a whistleblower, supposedly, from within the election systems. This might be where my show gets cut off on fucking YouTube. I don't give 10 flying fucks. At this point, make sure you have subscribed to my Odyssey. All of my shows will be on my Odyssey. And when I'm ready to go live on Rumble and Odyssey, they'll all be there too. So let's just keep going. I'm sick of these motherfucking cowards trying to fucking shame people into fucking silence. You know, like, there's more of us than there are of them by far, and we need to start fucking acting like it and stop being afraid of being canceled and fired, because they're gonna fire us for not fucking complying. You know, so fuck this shit. Today's the day we stand up. Today is the day you make a fucking stand. Not yesterday, not fucking tomorrow, fucking today. We need to do this shit today, right the fuck now. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm personally 100% done with it. I will not comply, and I refuse to be fucking beaten down and fucking ostracized for not wanting to deal with their bullshit. Alright. Now let's watch this fucking shit. I'm gonna do it this way on my screen just so that it just makes it less censorable to some extent. But I don't really care. Fuck it. We'll do it big.
Voting systems are, by design, meant to be used as closed systems that are not networked, meaning they are not connected to the internet. There is no internet connectivity at all. They are not designed to be connected to the outside world through either an internet connection or any other external connectivity device.
Do we have these passwords in the system?
Not the devil's password.
What's that?
The
The state won't let us have our own password?
not the devil's.
Does Dominion have any way to remotely access any of the information on any of the equipment or have remote access within the machines themselves?
No.
Does anybody have access to the best of your knowledge?
No.
You're connected to the internet.
Right.
You log in and say, well, this one has wireless.
Right.
But the devices are
grayed out.
checked.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, but you'd be able to go in and do that though, right?
Yeah.
By unlocking it and putting the password in?
Yeah. So that was CodeBunky's big drop, is that they can put the password in and unlock and activate the Wi-Fi behind the scenes aspect of these things here. Let's watch Joe Biden stumble a little bit. This is a short clip, but this will be funny. Let's go. Joe Biden being a dumbass, as usual. He can't answer this question. It's like 30
I
seconds.
have a question about something that you just said.
I'm sure you do.
Thank you. You just said there is no wall high enough and no ocean wide enough to protect us from the virus.
Oh.
So what is the thinking behind letting untested and unvaccinated migrants cross the southern border into U.S. cities in record numbers?
There is, what we're doing, we have not withdrawn the order that is sometimes critical or criticized, saying that unvaccinated people should go back across the border. But unaccompanied children is a different story, because that's the most humane thing to do, is to test them and to treat them and not send them back alone.
Yeah, so whatever the hell he just said, I'm not really sure. I didn't follow. Nobody follows him when he talks, basically. I don't even want to watch that one. I actually just exited. It was Andrew Cuomo's response to the fucking sex allegations. It was just atrocious. I've got some Steve Bannon War Room. We're going to watch a little bit of this that popped up. It looks like January 6th was an intelligence operation. I've been saying this for a hot minute, but let's just see what popped up in the War Room today. Watch a little bit of this together. And I'm going to use the opportunity to run inside and pee and grab a beer while you guys are watching this. And then I'm going to actually test out playing beats in the background and then using my microphone to rap over them tonight. So you guys are going to get some freestyles out of me tonight. If anybody else has any cool videos, feel free to share them in the comments. But here, I'm going to
okay, let's play. We got a
rock with this
cut
for
from last night. Darren Beattie is living in the head rent-free of the mainstream media. But I got to tell you, the polling number, 58% of the American people think that something's not right with this committee, right? They're not supporting. I think it's biased. And I think one of the reasons Darren Beattie's been driving the narrative. Don't buy all the tears. Don't buy everything like that. Let's talk about the FBI. Let's talk about not a failure of intelligence. Let's talk about what really went on. Let's play this clip from last night.
What Ron Johnson said about the FBI, and I want you to listen to Tucker Carlson back in June.
So FBI operatives were organizing the attack on the Capitol on January 6th, according to government documents. And those two are not alone. In all, Revolver News reported there are, quote, upwards of 20 unindicted co-conspirators in the Oath Keeper indictments, all playing various roles in the conspiracy, who have not been charged for virtually the exact same activities, and in some cases, much, much more severe activities as those named alongside them in the indictments. Huh? So it turns out that this white supremacist insurrection was, again, by the government's own admission in these documents, organized at least in part by government agents.
I mean, Frank, if you want to say, huh? None of this, nothing that he said has been tied to any evidence. What's your reaction, though, when you hear those conspiracy theories, especially when they seem to take root with high-ranking elected officials like senators?
Well, first, I'm troubled that we're even having to discuss this, but because it now seems to be an organized, orchestrated propaganda thread that we're going to keep hearing, the more our select committee in the House keeps getting to the bottom of the real facts, let's go ahead and address it once again.
Okay, I want to discuss this right now. In fact, I wish it was my mistake because I should have watched that because I wanted to have his response in the in that clip, and we cut it for time. It's my bad, but he goes on and lists kind of chapter and verse about the counter to Darren Beatty's reporting. So Darren, I want to bring you in now, although we didn't have the chance to play that clip. You're inside his head, right? That this is an organized propaganda. He's troubled. Dude, you're going to be a lot more troubled. Hey, in come 2022, all you scumbags, and you're scum, and the rest of them are scum, you're going to have a bigger problem because you're going to see real investigations, okay, with real accountability and responsibility. Okay, so Darren, start off with what's the to and fro? What is his response saying that everything you had to say is nonsense?
Well, from what I saw, it was the typical underwhelming pablum. Basically, the talking points, the completely inadequate talking points that we've seen for over a month now since our first bombshell report exploring FBI foreknowledge and involvement in 1/6 came out. This particular guy, he's one of the deep state's favorites. His name is Frank Fugliosi. And to give you a sense of his caliber, I would have to say he makes Michael McFowell look like Bertrand Russell. He is not one of the smartest guys. And, the ruling class, that's what they do. The ruling class, they pluck these people out of nowhere. They teach them how to use silverware. And then they've got a reliable person to spout their third-rate talking points reliably. And that's what he's doing. And so if there was a portion of the segment that I missed, then I can't speak to that. But his answer that, Tucker should have checked unindicted co-conspirators, that's such a weak response. The issue isn't the specific phrase unindicted co-conspirators. The issue is whether any of the
There's fucking FBI all over that fucking place.
Charging documents was unindicted on the basis of being a federal informant or a federal agent. And we narrowed it down.
Well, I mean, I'll narrow it down just myself, right? So I have a buddy who's still being held, my buddy Charlie, and he's a member of the Proud Boys in North Carolina, which is really just him and his drinking buddies. Really nothing to be thinking of a terrorist group or anything close to that. It's just a bunch of guys that like to go out and drink together in polo shirts. I know that the director of that organization, or the president of that organization, is an FBI informant. His second in command is an FBI informant. That's well known. And then if you look in the group chat, these unindicted co-conspirators that they're mentioning are the only people mentioning violence and being aggressive. So it seemed like a setup, I'm just saying. It just seems like the FBI trying to do their false flag French fry bullshit and fucking it up. It just being bad at it. These guys are bad at pulling this shit off. They're like, every time they try and pull this shit off, they leave leaky fucking goddamn loose ends everywhere, and this is full of them.
In a subsequent
why won't they show us 14,000 hours of footage?
Very interesting, Stuart Rhodes of the Oath Keepers, and we asked some very important questions that have yet to receive any adequate answer. And another thing I'd like to point out at that segment, journalistic malpractice, is CNN doesn't ask him the direct, pointed, relevant question, well, do you think there could be some federal informants in these militias? No, they don't ask him that at all. They completely give him an opportunity to skirt the question and give this non-answer about unindicted co-conspirators.
It was MSNBC. I think it was actually the Brian Williams show, and she was sitting in as a. He's on. Hang on. But they also didn't ask. Talk about journalistic malpractice. If you were not a propaganda machine, you would say, "Hey, I see Tucker's thing in your response, but talk to me about Michigan. What's the story with Michigan? Because Michigan, the kidnapping of the governor, of the 18 guys charged, 12 of them are government informants, including I think the top 2. Is that correct, Mr. Darren Beatty? That's what broke this case open.
That's correct.
Let's look at the other one.
Yeah, and again, Revolver.news.
There it is, the top 2 right there.
The Michigan case in light of 1/6, long time ago in that first bombshell report, and I'm happy to see in this Washington Post piece that we talked about.
My buddy Charlie's mentioned by name throughout the Revolver report and the indictments.
But he's starting to ask the very question the Revolver.news is asking over.
And I read the indictment. He never went inside. He never went inside. My buddy Charlie never went in the building. He's smarter than that.
In this Michigan
and he's still being held.
Which is similar to
held for being outside.
Capitol siege across every dimension. How is it possible that they had an infiltration ratio of 12 out of 18 and they were caught completely flat-footed on 1/6? The media is just not interested in asking any of those pointed questions related to 1/6. They were apoplectic about our first report when we refined it to look at the head of the Oath Keepers. Completely quiet. Nobody's interested in asking these questions. And of course, the whole purpose of the 1/6 investigation is to reinforce the false narrative and to deflect and distract from the one question that matters, namely, was 1/6 an intelligence failure, as the FBI claims it is, or was it an intelligence operation, as it increasingly looks like it was?
Sorry, I got this thing in my throat. I don't know what that was.
They saw the phoniness of last week, and they already think this thing's a joke. What do you think about this poll that came out?
I mean, I'm surprised the numbers are as high as they were, but the whole procedure is a complete sham, and I think it's a sham even independent of the real reason it's a sham. The real reason it's a sham is it's not willing to explore the one question that matters. What was the government's involvement? What was the FBI's involvement and other agencies' involvement? They don't want to touch that. That's why I think it's a sham. But as a matter of spectacle, performatively, it simply looks ridiculous to have all these people crying and lobbying out these hyperbolic accusations that are in all likelihood not true. I don't find the officer who said, oh, people were yelling racial slurs at me, I simply don't find that believable. And if that's the case, they would have produced video evidence of it months ago in order to reinforce the narrative of a mob of white supremacists.
Real quickly, they say there's 14,000 hours they have not put forward. Is this 14,000 hours of video that has not been, is that correct, is what you're hearing?
I don't know the exact number, but there's a tremendous amount of footage that we don't see, and we're seeing selective
the 14,000 hour number.
Bizarre fashion, and really, again, not consistent with the government telling the full truth of what happened and not allowing people to survey the evidence themselves. And also, in the case.
That's pretty much the end of that clip, but the 1400 number comes from like the cameras that are stationary cameras. That actually doesn't count body cam footage of officers, and if 90% of the officers that were there that day are wearing body cams, you can imagine how much footage there is on top of that. So I'd probably double that number. Actually, it's probably closer to 28,000 hours of footage, or 20,000 hours of footage. There's a lot that they're hiding. All right, hold on. We've got a video that Independent Many requested we play, and I think I can do this. Just give me a second. I'm just going to go ahead and share this. There we go. I can do it this way. Here we go. Bam. My God, that was fucking good, Indy. That was really good. Holy shit. I fucking love that. I love that. That was fucking excellent. Excellent. And there's no link for that, unfortunately. That was... Oh, there was no sound on that? Man. That sucks super bad. Yeah, it's because I don't have... I was just trying to screen share. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really sad. That lady's... that lady's poetry was amazing. If we could find a link to it, we could have a link to it. She just shared me a direct video of it. So that was the best way I could share it. That was just me sharing that off the desktop. So I guess it's not loud enough, and I'm really sorry that you guys didn't get to hear that. We'll look to try and find a link to it, I guess. I don't really know. Man, that poetry was so powerful. Well, it got me psyched up. I actually feel nervous because I think she nailed it better than I could. But I want to just throw on some beats here for a second and see if you guys can hear some of these copyright-free beats while I'm rapping and what the sounds sound like with my new microphone. I'm really, really curious. So let's see what we got here. Royalty-free beats. There we go. Nah, screw you. We ain't signing up for shit. I just gotta do it on YouTube. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna play some beats here. Let me see if I can do this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, you guys just let me know how this sounds, because I'm gonna do something I've never done. So if the beat sounds loud or too loud, tell me to turn it down. If I can't do anything about my own volume, the way that I've got it set up, so I can't turn myself up, but I can turn the beat down. So if the beat seems to be overpowering or anything like that, let me know. Let me see how I do this. Yeah, there we go. I got the audio shared, and I stopped sharing that screen. Alright, so this beat should be playing in the background. Guys, let me know how this sounds. Check. Real Mighty Joe, just doing what I do. Off the top of the dome, I'm like a fucking goddamn Dr. Seuss. Grab me up by my neck, hang me up with that stiff rope. Tie it tight like a fucking noose. Because I'm not a goddamn fool like you, and I won't take that involuntary injection. This is the dissection of my mental degeneration. They try and say that there's a psychosis in my mind, that I'm a conspiracy theorist, that there's something wrong with me. Well, I hope you people listen to this. Is the beat too loud? Tell me what that mic check is, because I'm starting to lose my mind when it comes to all of this, and I don't want shit to do with any of it. Fucking over it. I stand here and I will passively, peacefully resist. No compliance. No nada. No, I will not do it. Como se llama? What's your name? Who are you? What the fuck you got to do with it? I hope it sounds good. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a sign. I got 3 people watching. Let's go. I hope it sounds good. I can lean closer. Yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if the beat's too loud. If you can hear a beat. Can you hear a beat? You should be able to hear a beat. I shouldn't be just talking to myself. I used to freestyle whole shows like this. I used to get close to that microphone. It was just me and my phone, playing beats on that Bluetooth speaker, just doing what I could do with it, recording it, talking to the goddesses. I whirled like a fucking mad dervish. Mighty Joe, I do this shit on purpose. I will never be irked off of my fucking goddamn place. I will stand there and I will beat you with my fucking padded pugil stick like this was a fucking American Gladiators and I was fucking winning the title. against those Nerf guns. You want to fucking play with this shit, son? We've been practicing since we were little titans. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know if you can hear a beat. Let me know how the music sounds. Rap and beat together. Let me know if it sounds good. I'll keep on spitting poetry. It might be a cappella. It might sound dope. I don't give 10 flying fucks, because this is the Mighty Joe, and you can keep me backed up against those ropes. But I will never stop. I will never fall down so hard that I can't get up again until my last time. On that final fall, when I give my last exhalation, and then it's up to all y'all to preserve the legacy of what I perpetuate until my deathbed. Because I am here for your freedom, not just mine, kid. Hey, it's your right to be you, and my right to be me. If I don't stand up with that, with all integrity, then what the fuck am I here for? Why was I born? What the fuck am I meant to be? I hope it sounds good. I hope it sounds excellent. I hope this is the next generation of the music that I'm making, because I can put beats on all day and freestyle for days and days and talk twice as fast as I ever can on the newscast. I'm talking about stories and shit that you already seen. I can play video, but if you don't see it with your own eyes, hear it with your own fucking ears, if you don't feel it in your own heart, the truth resonating inside you, is this truth or is this false? You know, they tried to pull the wool over the eyes of all of us. I think that the numbers are much more minuscule than they admit to. They tell me 70% of the people on this planet are fucking jabbed. I say bullshit, dude. I know you're shooting those shits into trash cans because once the cold temperature wears off, it goes bad. Why does it go bad? Does it start dancing? Some people fucking say that's what happens. Who even fucking knows anymore? How the hell are we gonna keep making these shows anymore? Hell yeah. We got some more beats going. My beats stopped for some reason. I got more free beats. Don't you worry. We got free beats. We got free beats for days. I already did that one though, I think. I probably already did that one, but hold on, give me a second. I'll get you a better beat list. We gotta get a playlist. Yeah, we need a playlist. That's all we need. We going on the no copyright beat playlist. I've done it thousands of times. Let's go. Alright, this is an hour long. Hour long and no fucking goddamn copyright beats. This is free for me to use. What you gonna do when Mighty Joe goes back to doing what he used to do? This was a music channel, but I made it about the news because I needed to get this news to you, because all the people I follow were getting hacked down, chopped down. Well, they may be a big tree, but we are a small axe, aiming to chop you down, aiming to cut you down, aiming to jump you down, aiming to cut you down. If you are a big tree, we are that small axe, aiming to chop you down, aiming to chop you down. I say, oh, if you are that big tree, we are that small axe, we aiming to cut you down, we aiming to chop you down. If you are that big tree, I'm that little axe. You wanna fuck with me, it's just a couple quick swacks, and then you tumble and fall like the rest of them. If I'm lucky, you'll knock into the motherfuckers that are sick as you, right next to you, and knock them over too. What do you know, Mighty Joe? I spit my truth. It's like a goddamn poop chute. I ingest it and it instantly is excavated. My digestion is pristine. I will not die by your terms. I will die by mine. I promise you that. So mote it be. Om Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Adios. Shambho Mahadeva. Chandara Chuda. Shambho Mahadeva. Chandara Chuda. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I lose myself in this music. I become blinded. But that's alright because I'm already fucking goddamn dyslexic. Fucking 6.5 correction at least in both eyes. And colorblind on top of it. I pay attention to the music and the way that it makes my skin feel. This is the thing that feels more real to me. Hopefully this is the way that I can reveal myself to the people. I'm here to help you. I will lead you, which means I promise to walk behind you and support you. To lead the people, walk behind them. Art of war. Let's go. This is a war of the mind, and if we don't stop now and take the time to think about what's actually going on, and that we all need to massively resist all at once across the globe, let's pick a fucking day and just do it. Nobody goes to work, nobody does shit. It all shuts down, it all stops. You want to lock us down? We'll lock you down. We'll lock you in. We will convene our own courts. We, the people, have these rights given to us by God and the goddess, if you so believe, because you have the right to believe in whatever deity you choose to. Even if it's fucking voodoo. And I hope there's voodoo practitioners that are praying alongside us for their freedom to pray like that. And I hope they're sticking fucking needles in dolls representing all these cocksuckers trying to fight against us, trying to litigate us, trying to pass mandates. Mandate is not law. Man, you need to take a break and take a step back. All of your power is in fact given to you by we the people, and we have the ability to abolish our own government if it so serves us. I think the time's now for a state, a convention of states. We need to do it. We need to fucking abolish this entire government and redo it. The two-party system needs to fall. Republicans and Democrats, all that money needs to give them back to the collective. Give it back to the coffers. And let independent representatives run against each other with the same amount of funding. And let the best person win. Let's go. Got my eyes closed. Devil dog in the house. What up, brother? What do I got to lose? Nothing from here. Every moment from here, they're gonna be chipping away piece by piece of what I have until I have nothing. So I have nothing to lose because I'm constantly losing something. Do you not see it that way? Are you not awake? You claim to be woke, but I claim that's a big mistake. This is freestyle off the top of my head because I don't give a flying fuck. I just felt like needed to mention that because you little cocksuck little cucks keep all your opinions tucked in what the news tells you, and then you regurgitate it like a little good mama bird just trying to feed her little baby bird, so they chirp and they chirp around the world, call it Project Mockingbird. Well, I'm awake. I'm a fucking goddamn wolfhound. I'm a war dog. I'm a fucking lion hunting dog. I'm a love dog. You will not stop me. I am unstoppable. My truth is my purpose. I am unstoppable. There are millions like me. There are billions like me. There are billions like me. There are billions like me. I am not alone. I am a love dog. I am a war dog. And I am unstoppable. There are millions like me. No, there are billions like me. There are billions like me. There are billions like me. Most people are like me. We are the majority. We will not be stopped and we will not be silenced no matter how hard these people with 6-figure plus fucking paychecks tried and stop it. Nah. We'll break your doors down. We'll burn you to pieces. Do not fuck with me. I believe in Jesus. He used violence once to whip the money changers out of the temple. That time is now. We are Jesus in this moment. Whip these goddamn scoundrels and rats from the sacred place. You wanna fuck with me? My name is RealMightyJoe. I'll even give you my full legal name. Joe William Davis, Joseph William Davis. There's fucking hundreds of us all over this fucking earth. I was born in 1984. Check that shit. I don't care if you find me. Knock on my door. I've been fighting since I was fucking born. I came through this earth as a cesarean. I was cut from the womb. Within a couple hours, my penis was modified, taking away the 7 most potent nerve centers without consent. And I'm not Jewish, but the hospital doctor was. So they just did it. Class action lawsuits abound. I lost my clitoris before I ever found joy. Tossed and turned as a little baby in the crib, and my mother couldn't figure out why. Well, hey, some people will never learn. As the world slowly turns, we all burn. And I stand in the funeral, the pyre. I'm already dead, man. I've already been dead before I was born, and dead again, and born again, and dead again, and born again, over and over and over and over again. I feel like I was one of those bodhisattvas, those people that promise their entire life string throughout all eternity until all human beings become enlightened. I will keep coming back and teaching and teaching and teaching. Hey, I'm a teacher. Mighty Joe. I'm a fucking talker. I'm a fucking hard walker. And when it comes to fucking putting motherfuckers down with elegance, I'm a Christopher walking her. Let's get her. There's nobody better. I'm aged like fine cheese in a fucking cave. Better than cheddar. I don't need dollars or cents. I don't need any of that shit. As long as I'm provided for, I'll keep going. I'll keep going until the end of my days. I do this because I love it. And there's no other way. If I was taken away from this place rapidly, people would look through my notebooks and try and analyze me and understand who the fuck I am and where the hell did I come from, because I was so goddamn prolific in my lifetime. I got books and books of this shit. I got hours and hours of recordings of it. Nobody had ever heard of it because I just didn't fucking put it out. I just kept rapping and making it better, no doubt. Devout. Sacred knowledge. Sacred practice. Now it's the time to share it. So now I'm wide open, the real Mighty Joe, ready to make a motherfucking show that'll change this fucking world. Subscribe to that shit, fucking like it, share it all over the internet. Let's get all fucking excited. You can find me on the Odyssey, in this odd Odyssey, because it's like the Iliad and the sacred fucking goddamn knowledge is pounding down upon me, and I'm riding on that ship through the harsh waves. And I found that fucking cave of giants under the lambskin. But I was that motherfucker brave enough to poke him in the fucking center of the eye with a stick. You fucking know it. It'll always be me. But that's you too. That's the power of my voodoo. The more I speak this power to the people, the more you understand that this is you. You are me and I am you. You are me and I am you. I yum, you yum, I yum. You are me and I am you. you yum, my yum, moo yum, you yum, my yum, my yum, you yum, my yum, my yum, you yum, my yum. You are me and I am you, you are me and I am you. There's no other way to separate it. You are me and I am you. That's the difference. I am dedicated. I keep my mind always true. Freestyle the whole fucking show. I've done it time and time before. I can freestyle for fucking 7 hours without a break just by myself. Oh God, please help me when I get like this, because I start doing the thing that I do all the time. I describe the same shit. It's my truth. It's the truth of all of it. It's what every rapper does. We just do it right now, relevant in the moment. They're trying to fucking mandate vax as well. We gotta mandate taking these motherfuckers out of office immediately. Citizens arrest, being removed by the people. No need for petition. We have the right to abolish our entire government, woven into the Constitution. Thomas Jefferson thought it would have to happen once in a generation. Come on, let's get it. I hope it's heard. I hope people dig it. Mighty Joe, I'm just digging in. I'm just trying to find my way with it. I got a whole show. It's like a variety. I do comedy, I do sketches, inspirational shit, you name it, B. Right now, I'm just freestyling, just seeing how it sounds. I'm gonna have to check that shit back, and if it sounds good, man, it's game on, because I'll start doing this shit a hell of a lot more, bro. I'll be doing rap songs bigger than Tom McDonald's every day for fucking days and days, just telling the people what the fuck they need to hear. So I'll just stand right here. If I start getting some dollars and cents for this, well, it makes sense like this. I'll dedicate more time to it. I'm working in a factory all day and night, and this is what I can do with it. I'm fucking sweating, working overtime. People are quitting left and right. They can't keep them fucking employed. But now these mass corporations are starting to mandate vaccines. Well, the same person's gonna say peace, peace, peace. I don't want nothing to do with it. And that's what they're all gonna do. We're gonna have to create a breakaway society. They deleted a dating app for non-vaccinated people off the Apple Store. What are they afraid of, huh? Well, I couldn't ask for more. The enemy is fucking shooting himself in the foot, in the gut, in the fucking head, in the fucking leg, left and right and left, all up and down their bodies. Ridden with fucking bullet holes from their own doing. I'm happy about it, because people are waking up, and I'm sorry for those that fell for it. We'll do our best to try and find Ayurvedic some ways to heal you. Just stick with it. Believe in your chi, believe in the power that I cannot be knocked down or hurt by atomic energy, 5G energy, radioactive energy. I have no fear of none of it. Not that slow death. You can't take me down. I will never kill myself. That's woven in my blood, that's tattooed in my arm, that's tattooed in my flesh. I will never be schwacked. I won't do that shit. They take me down, they took me down, y'all know it. And when one person as big as me goes down, then, oh man, a fucking ocean of patriots rise behind me. It's like taking out fucking goddamn Jesus Christ, Buddha, Muhammad, or Bob Marley. Don't do it. They did it. They killed all our prophets. How long shall they kill our prophets? Will we stand aside and look? I don't know. But I think I'm done. I think today was the day. And if I think that I'm right now in this, and you're all standing with me, then we will create a tidal wave that they cannot escape. I'll keep going, because it feels like I'm in a booth. I got the beats real loud in my head. I hope it sounds good to you guys. But gotta do some like inspirational shit or shit, man. As I lay lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul will take it. My name is Mighty, that's not a mistake. That was a name given to me, but it's part of my namesake. My mom, you know, growing up she collected monkeys. She used to have a pet monkey, she named him Smokey. She was a real smoker, puffing on those cigarettes and kept it hard. There's pictures of her pet in my back with a bottle in my mouth while she's smoking on a cigarette cup of coffee, fucking right next to her. I grew up on that shit. I roast coffee, I fucking drank beer, I smoked cigarettes like I was a sailor kid. But that's alright, because this is the way that I make it, and I die on my own terms. I'm killing myself slowly to death on my own terms. The poisons I choose to ingest, I pick my poison, and I will not be told what poisons to pick. So if a poison picker tells me a poison to pick, then I will prick them with a fucking goddamn long distance hole puncher right in their dick, as hard as I fucking keg with 3 fucking direct concussive engagements. You catch? Capiche? You catch my drift? Don't fuck with me, don't enter my home, don't try and prick me with a fucking needle against my will, or I will consider it assault with a deadly weapon, and I will respond correctly. True story. Fight me, motherfucker. I used to freestyle all my shows in the beginning, it was nothing but rap. Now I got news stories and all the shit that I gotta recap. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling great about what we're doing together. I got my eyes closed. This is back to the beginning, back to the basics, back to the way that we made it. Follow me deep into the matrix on that odyssey. Let's get deep into the shit that we're gonna do together. I'll find you on the blockchain once we create a separate internet free from everything that we got here. I'll always be Real Mighty Joe. That's how you find me. You'll know me by the people that know me and know it's me and woe is me. That's how we connected, interconnected web that's unbreakable. Look, unbreakable. Either way, we get off on it every day. I just spit this shit and feel these lyrics and it's coming into it. Usa, Soham, I am. Shivoham, I am that I am. I am the I am that came before I am that said I am. And I keep getting incarnated, entangled. God damn it. What the incarnation. Sounds like bad noises. Wuhan, Wuhan. Wuhan flu. You know about me, I don't know about you. I got that kung fu. Let that tongue roll through me. Let me bless myself. Let me just become the one with the knowledge that goes through me. I let it go, and I become a something a little different. Everything I do is just kinda spitting. I'm just trying to do my best with this. Hey, Mighty Joe, I'm just an MC lost in. I'm not gonna drug myself to death. I won't drink myself to death. I won't not put a bullet in my head. I will not carve a woman's name in my body. Never, no, never. I'm here, I'm now, I'm this. Until the end of it. It's a nice place to be, right? I don't like the speed, right? But I keep rapping, cause I like to do what I gotta do to make the song be what it's gotta be. But I gotta skip it ahead, cause it sounds like doo-doo, boo-boo. Least favorite kind of beat right here. I hate them right there. Those beats suck. This is a nice beat. See? This is a good one. Completely different than that. Hope you guys are still having fun. Long road to get to this place. We got a long road ahead of us. It's not gonna be days, it's not gonna be weeks, it's not gonna be months. In this fight for truth or freedom, it's gonna be generations. You need to raise children ready to fight this fight, generation after generation, for many generations, until we actually get to a place where all the people on this earth are free. It's gonna be a long fight, and it's gonna take a hell of a lot more than just you and me. God bless you and your progeny. God bless your progeny. This is my progeny, my creation. Everything I do is part of my meditation. I'm just continuing to gravitate, just trying to pull leaders in so that they can feel that vibration and start spreading it. I'm not training students, I'm training teachers. Let's get to the shit. Let's get to the root of all of it. Who's with me? Well, let's fight this fucking goddamn demonic bullshit together through this ether. All one magnetic pulsation felt inside of us. Hadi Yom, take me back to that Om, that basic primal pulsation in the center of the universe. Hadi Yom. Hare Hare Om. Hare Hare Om. Hare Hare Om. Hare Om. Hare Om. Om Shanti. I am that vibration at the center of the universe, and there's no stopping it, pulsating forward and backward through time. All pervasive, all invading, all omnipotent, all powerful. Tesla was connected to it. He knew all about it. It's right there, right now, here for the grasping. All you need to do is reach out and touch it. It's inside of you, the smallest little fabric of the thing, that little stitch of yourself that is undying, that never wants to quit, that spark of life, that spark of light, that thing inside of you that says I am, and pounds and fights for it. That's inside of every form of life that exists. Not just men, women, and children. I'm talking about animals, plants, all of it. Insects, rocks, even if it's still. It has that electromagnetic pulsation still. It's just slower than you are. The rock crushers, the rock eaters know. But nothing comes for us all. Or at least that's what they say in that never-ending story. But I'm like O'Treyu, riding on that lug dragon. And I'm never afraid of none of that shit, chasing those bullies into trash cans. Imagine it happening. Right then, roar! And he roars with me. Mighty Joe, I soar above this music. And the people that love it and listen soar with me. My soul hurts, my heart hurts. The people that listen, their soul hurts with me. Hey, I was given this gift. There's only one reason the Lord gave it to me. And this is it. I'm sharing it. I'm doing my best with it. Please share it. Help me fucking be inspired to do my best with it. We'll produce it. We'll make it excellent. It'll be the best shit on the fucking goddamn radio. Everybody will be bumping it. Come on, music for the gumption, music for the function. I got a whole plan. Wise man crew like Wu-Tang. Rolling thick. People like Soul and others. Come on, let's get ready. Let your soul be uncovered. There's no time like the now. Carpe diem. This is our soul music. This is our new anthem. This is rising up. Patriots just trying to find a way to be fired up. Well, now, Carpe Diem seize the day. Because if we don't, your children never will have an opportunity to grasp at a single thing. Except what they're told to. They'll be essentially slaves. Oh. I'll rap for days and days and days and days. I'm gonna have to kill these beats. It'll go on for hours if I don't stop. But maybe that's what y'all want. You want me to rap for hours and not stop. And I will do that. But I got my drum here, and got myself, and sometimes you want to make your own beats, you know. So I'm gonna end with a little bit of I gotta move my stuff back here just a little bit. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Make enough room so I can hold my drum. It probably was loud. I didn't mean to bump you guys or make any noises. I'll never be so professional that I won't fuck up. I'll always fuck up. I'll always have mistakes. It'll always be like we gotta keep it authentic, right? Alright, well, I'm going to end with a chant, unless anybody else has anything else incredible they want to share. But, yeah, end with like a chant / prayer for everybody. Just give me a second. Gotta channel up my chi. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for everybody hanging out. I'm gonna cut it relatively short, I guess, tonight. I'm hoping on my lady cooking food and eating pretty soon. I've had a long couple weeks. We had a couple guys quit at work this week, so just whenever that happens, everybody's job is harder. And that's a real thing. This is a song I was thinking of earlier. I just gotta channel it in my head. Yeah, we're gonna do a chant to Shiva to end the show. So this chant is to Shiva. It's talking about Shiva, also his like consort or wife, Ganga, which is also the Ganga River. But you know, can also be considered Yamuna is another name for the and then there's Om Namah Shivaya. Om basically means the sound of the universe, like the central sound of the universe. Namah is like to like give homage to or to praise to. Shivaya. Shiva's the god of transformation, and I believe, you know, he dances in the fire. So he dances on a demonic baby. So what is it? The Rhina Shiva there, the dancing Shiva. A lot of the times they try and like pose that as a demonic image. Bullshit, absolute bullshit. So literally, Shiva is dancing in that image on a demonic baby. So he's dancing on the demonic baby of ignorance in the fires of transformation in the Narayana Shiva image. So it's actually a very, very powerful image. And if any type of deep state or cabal wants to take over that image, it's absolutely an inappropriate interpretation of what the fuck it means. So they can go fuck themselves. So... yeah, I absolutely attest, like, people trying to, like, draw correlations between Shiva and the devil. Absolutely not even close. Like, Shiva's a yogi that was tested like Buddha was tested, or Jesus was tested. You know, you didn't have done. No. You don't compare those two things. You know. You know, like, so, like, again, he dances on the demonic baby of ignorance, and so ignorance is a demon, and it's a baby in that image, you know, because ignorance is infantile, it's stupid, you know. So anyway, Mighty Joe rants on, and thank you for checking out my shows, all the people that do, and like I said, please check me out on Odyssey, because I don't know how long this channel will stand. I've already got warnings. I don't have any strikes yet. Apparently it's still all processed as a warning, so, but I have my first official warning. So, and I know channels have been taken down without getting the official pull through strikes. So follow me, get the shit down on Odyssey just in case, you know. And if shows ever get interrupted like the last one, I mean, I got taken down live. I've been following a lot of people that put up a lot of controversial shit. A lot of the times their live streams go all the way through and then it gets taken down. To get taken down while I was live is actually like a double badge of honor, because that doesn't happen very often. So I guess they really didn't like what happened. Episode 71, which is available on Odyssey in its entirety. But alright, we're gonna do a little chant for you guys, and then we're gonna end the night, and that'll be that. Love you guys, and have a good night. Well, yeah, I think it is that. Nobody's engaged in the chat, so I might have already been taken off of YouTube. It says someone's watching, but that person could be watching. Is just FBI. I have no idea. We'll find out. Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya. Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Om Namah Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya. Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya. Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kailasya Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna ki jaya jaya, Ganga ki jaya jaya, Yamuna ki jaya jaya, Ganga ki jaya jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya, Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya Jaya, Ganga Shi Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya, Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Kalasha Shakti Shiva Shankara Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Yamuna Ki Jaya Jaya, Ganga Ki Jaya Jaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. 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 Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Hope you have a good night. Peace. Probably got deleted. Love you guys. Bye.